Drinking Bros. Put down the water and grab a fucking drink.
Weed 'em, boys! Weed 'em, boys!
That's a Cowboys song. You know that's the Cowboys song.
Is it really?
Yeah. Like
Bring it back, Free Willy.
Brother fuck scared sister in tornado.
That's all I'm allowed to say now.
You know what was so funny about that, dude?
What?
Because I missed that episode, right? And I saw that and I was laughing because you sent me that before the porn.
Yeah. No, he's
So
very active. I think that's the only thing
And I
Jared
didn't get
Taylor
to hear
watches.
it. I didn't get to hear it. Yeah, once I read that, I was dying. I was like, God, that's got to be a good episode.
Dude, it was so like here's the thing. People were taking screenshots and sending them in saying, "Oh my God, this is real." Not only that, but like Jared jacked up the view. Like 8,000 people viewed that since the last podcast.
Oh, that's so funny.
8,000 views.
wow.
Wait, some of the
People are
comments.
wrong. People are
the comments on Pornhub said,
Yeah.
that was like,
JT sent
I'm only
me
here because of JT.
It's going to be a part 2 now.
Dude, I want to know how many people actually jacked off to it. There had to be some ejaculations.
I actually watched that one. It didn't get
definitely
me.
have.
It didn't get me.
No, I don't.
I'm
no.
more into the darker shit.
Yeah, the incest thing. No, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, that doesn't work for
I have
me.
a sister and brothers. I'm good.
No, but it's
Yeah, that's it's a weird one, but it's so specific to Jared that as soon as it
Right.
came out of his mouth, it was like, oh my God,
That's
Yeah,
Jared.
that's Jared.
That's what gets Jared.
That's gonna trail him for years now.
We have Rocco back today, man. I want to say fucking welcome back, dude. We fucking missed you. The crew's back.
How do you figure it's going to trail me for years? I'm going to say something in the next 15 minutes that's just going to reset everything.
I don't know.
man.
Brother fuck scared sister during tornado.
It's hot.
You haven't seen
so
the other
hot.
shit.
How is that?
It's hot. Do you have a sister? Who is that hot to?
I'm convinced that Jared Taylor's life is you just making fucking weird decisions in your life to tell stories, but you actually do them. So you're just like, I'm gonna jack off for 2 years to weird scared sister in a tornado just so you can bring that up in
Just
3
for the
years.
story.
Just for the story.
It's just you get
That's
a
how
quick,
far gone you are.
You get a quick
think that's
view
true.
into my mind, and it's just Evan naked on a horse jumping over a thing, and it's on a loop. Just
Oh God. That's weird. See, I part of me isn't glad I'm back.
Rocco.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
welcome back.
Oh man,
Rocco.
it's good to be back, man. I was going through some withdrawals. Not gonna lie, man. So
Out there saving the world. We'll get into that.
Yeah, we will get into that. But hey, first off, let's get into these sponsors. Rocco, we got a new one. It's a little company called Softleets. That's SOFLETE.
Yeah, Softleet's a sponsor.
that's rad, dude.
They're a fucking
those are good
sponsor.
dudes. Those are
Dude.
good dudes, man.
Do you take their supplements?
I do not at this time. I do not, but I do. I'm a big
Send
fan
some
of
over.
what-
Brandon, send some
Yeah.
supplements to Rocco. He's back in town. He's back on the show. He's ready to rock.
Dude,
I
I'm a
know
big
Matt.
fan of
I know
Brent.
Matt
It's
does.
Yeah.
Brett.
It's-
Brent.
Brent.
Brent. No,
not
man, but what
Brandon.
I was saying is I'm a big fan of their social media. It's very positive and very
Yeah.
motivating, dude. It's really, their Instagram is on fire, man.
Well, that's what we were talking about. It's not only like the supplements part of it. It's the
No.
whole programming. It's the whole transitional
One
stuff.
of our
a
buddies
lot.
is sponsored by him, freaking Shinobi, and Shinobi gets down.
There's-
It's just positive shit.
There's another Instagram that I really love.
Yeah.
It's called
So
dogs
dude,
taking dumps.
you can. They
love that
make
one,
out.
too.
They make out fucking. They make professional workouts for you.
Yep.
Workout plans. If you want to be as big as Matt Best, as strong as Rocco, have the calves of fucking Jared, and the forearms of Ross Patterson, go to softleet.com. That's SOFLETE.com.
My calves are softly calves.
Sign up, get a fucking customized workout, get their goddamn supplements inside your body. Type in the promo code Drinkin Bros. You get 10% off the whole shebang bang.
Kaboom.
Yeah, you can train like a Navy SEAL.
We
Like
need
everybody.
Soft Lead for Jared.
You know, you actually are saying that as a joke, but you can literally get buds
you can.
programming from them.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
can.
kinda
You can
funny.
really
I know.
train like
Yeah.
a Navy SEAL. That's no lie.
It's funny
That's
you
no
say that
fucking
about
lie.
Navy SEAL.
Yeah. You know.
I mean, look, it's what it says on the website. It's what
No,
people
no,
are telling
it's
me on the
completely-
streets.
Yeah, it's
They're like, hey, you
completely
got
legit.
soft lead? Dude, I want to be a fucking Navy SEAL. I train like that. And I'm like,
or an Army
fantastic.
Ranger, you know, wherever you set your goals, you know,
Yeah.
the moon or the galaxy, wherever you want to go, you know.
Hey, I ran into I real quick. It's a 10-second tangent. I ran into some SEALs at the Newark airport while I was waiting to get picked up. The dude's wearing a platoon hat, number one, and like they've all got tattoos. They're all fucking like I buy a sandwich. I sit down. And I was like, dude, I think I one of them I swore I recognized. I was like, hey, were you on Herbert Field like 2008 to 12? He's like, no. I was like, ah, man, I thought I worked with you. And then I was like, you guys East Coast, West Coast guys, and they're just like,
They're like, how does he recognize us?
We're NSW. I was like, well, yeah, I assumed that. Like,
Naval Special Warfare.
You're wearing a hat backwards that has like, the trident and the flintlock pistol like crossed. Like, let's move on. And then the dude was just kind of like cold and a dick, and they were just like, all right, see you around. It was like, listen, if you throw out certain vocabulary, you could be like,
it's funny. It's probably like the early stage SEAL, right?
Yeah.
They were young.
Yeah,
they
he
were
still
young.
doesn't get it, right? Because once he gets to his unit, they're gonna fucking humble that kid real quick and be like, oh man,
Because
I didn't have to be a dick.
When I said
We should-
2008, he was like, we weren't even in
Dude,
2008.
hey Ross, you should remind us of that. Let's talk about the early stage soft
yes,
guy
'cause we've done it too.
it goes across
We've
with
all
the
done
Rangers
it.
and everything.
Yeah.
We'll get back to sponsors, but let's talk about the show because
good
that's
point.
a fucking good point.
Yeah.
For sure, absolutely. And look, eventually all forms of the unit of the military have got to call in the strike force. You know what I'm saying? The strikeforceenergy.com.
Oh, of course. I got a
So
case
it's one of
of
our
it right
favorites.
there on the
It's the
ground.
tastiest little energy drink in a tiny tin pouch. You can put it in water, sodas, fucking liquor, you name it. This is the fucking energy drink of the future. The Jetsons were drinking it in 1960. We're finally catching up right now. Go to strikeforceenergy.com. Get yourself some of these packets. They're 99 cents a pack. You can get a whole box. You can get a subscription like we have and have that shit show up monthly.
We do know that there are going to be two individuals in Denver high on some strike force that we're going to talk about later.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we are. So go to strikeforceenergy.com for all your energy needs. They ship anywhere in the entire fucking world, including Tanzania. So get on it.
Hey,
Get on it and get in it.
You know who used a lot of aluminum? Hitler. You know what cans are made out of? Aluminum. Put down the can.
Put down the fucking can. Kick the can and go to strikeforceenergy.com. Don't be Hitler. Be a fucking Strikeforce Energy guy.
Put down the cans.
A scared sister fucks brother in tornado did not drink a monster out of a can. It was strike
yeah.
force, probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna have trouble sleeping tonight. Just from
Yeah,
this.
look. And if you have trouble sleeping, you should put some guns and ammo next to your bed from Tartarus Ordnance. That's TartarusOrdnance.com. Tartarus Ordnance has everything you need for all your home defense ammunition needs. They also sell fucking arms, dude.
See, you make it sound like a black market.
That's so funny.
They're a
sell
licensed
arms, man. They sell
FFL dealer, so
fucking
you can
arms,
purchase
bro.
firearms,
Yeah,
ammunition, the whole nine.
The whole nine. If you type in the
whole
promo
nine.
code Drinkin Bros, you get 10% off. And this is the only product that says, man, I wish a motherfucker would. I wish a motherfucker would break in my house so I could fucking unload on this shit with TartarusOrdnance.com. Look, if you just killed somebody you want to celebrate, go to warfightertobacco.com. Get some of the finest cigars in the land. These are the tastiest cigars there are. They're made with Cuban seeds, hand rolled in the Dominican Republic.
That was
Real Men.
Rocco's shirt today at the gym was,
Yeah, it was.
Warfighter Tobacco.
Hell yeah, it was.
Triple XL.
You know why? Because Real Men smoke cigars. They don't use hookahs. They are 100% combat veteran owned. Go to warfightertobacco.com. Type in the promo code Drinkin Bros. You get 10% off of every cigar in the whole goddamn store. And if you're smoking and you need something to read, you should probably pick up the finest piece of literature in the land. At night she cries while he rides his steed. The first ever romance novel for dudes. Where's the horse, Matt? I need a horse to go with that.
Hey,
I was waiting for it because
I have
the
a
horse was ready. It was at the stable ready
I
to
have a
fucking.
I have a special announcement.
Oh God!
Let's
What?
hear it.
Range 15 is currently number 69 on iTunes.
Oh, we go from number 2 to 69. So we go from the top.
We're happy with this spot. We're happy.
And
with
then we
That's been-
flip
that's
it
like
over
2.5
and then let them
weeks.
be
We're
on
still
top.
ahead of the lobster. Who only
Yeah.
has 242 reviews with 2.5 stars. We have 5 stars and 609
That is the Colin
reviews.
Farrell movie. You're talking about the
Hey,
Colin
if
Farrell
you
movie.
if you are listening to this and you own Range 15 on iTunes, please go and review it. It really does make a difference for us.
It does. It does.
Unless you hated the film and then just send me a direct message saying you hated it. Don't
Yeah,
review it, please.
DM Matt. Just DM Matt about the hatred for the
Jump in that
movie.
DM.
Yeah, and then last but not least, we got a little blackriflecoffee.com. Matt, you want to give us a little heads up on that?
Yeah, I'm going to switch it up. We love our Black Rifle, but Evan's been with us for a while. Rocco's back. The crew's back together. I think it's time to celebrate Lead Slingers whiskey because
That's it.
Yeah.
that's our jam. And we love us some Black Rifle, and I throw Lead Slingers in there all the time. But if you don't know, check out Lead Slingers whiskey. We have a bourbon, a rum, a rye, and
all of it all
God
day.
damn it, JT, and a cinnamon
And,
whiskey.
and actually, Texas right now should all be stocked.
They are.
Completely.
The local one here has all four. So
I'm shithouse.
it's combat veteran owned.
Jared's wasted already.
Yeah.
How are you,
He
how are
is.
you
He
drunk
is.
already? How are you drunk?
Well, we
Because I can eat.
We showed up here a little early.
I didn't fucking eat.
we showed.
not even near the microphone tonight. Like, not even near it.
So
like,
we showed up a little early. We were doing some messing with some of the music that we
We were
working
writing
on.
the Take Your Pants Off acoustic.
Yeah,
a coup.
a coup.
Oh, a coup. Were you guys
Yeah,
want a coup
it's-
with it?
So we're working on that, and we're working on a couple other things with the music, and so we drank a little bit.
And
I love it. I love it.
Safety Brief. We just came out with. We haven't done the video yet, but it's on iTunes. So if you're a podcast listener, you can check out Safety Brief. But that's a fun one. That's one.
That's one of my favorite ones.
We love music, Ross. I
We
think
love music.
you love Harambe. We get it. But
You love Harambe. We love music.
Yeah, I love them all. Obviously, I go balls out for Bantu as well.
Dude, who is Bantu? I
RIP.
missed that. I missed that story. What is the Bantu?
I think Bantu is another chimp.
Yet another
he
gorilla who died.
They,
Another tragic gorilla who died.
put
They were
sedatives
trying to
in the
make a
gorilla to
mate at
transport it?
another zoo.
Yeah.
So they gave him a
Died.
sedative and he fucking died.
That's fucking terrible.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it? Well, hey, welcome back, Rocco. Where were you? I've been seeing some pictures. We got a lot of emails to the show saying, "Hey, man, I got a chance to see Rocco speak. It was amazing. He fucking changed my life." Why don't you tell the audience where you were?
So the first week I went to San Antonio and hung out with Crispy because Crispy was getting his leg amputated, and he asked if I'd go out there and just support him.
Give a little backstory on Crispy.
Crispy
Yeah.
is a guy that's in a community. He was injured in, I believe it was 2007. Partially burned on his body. He had some.
He's a fucking stud.
Yeah, serious injuries from that, and from then you see him now on social media, and he pushes just with positivity and fitness, man. And to watch this guy, if I might be messing this up, but I know he has a world record of some sort from deadlifts.
Dude, I saw that guy deadlift, and I don't know what it was, but he deadlifts more than me. And the leg he got below the knee amputated, but it was like almost just a nub.
Yeah, it's a nub that the skin wasn't healing correctly.
Right.
So every time he worked really hard, it would reopen.
Right.
And so this is, I think it was 18 surgeries later, they finally decided it'd be best for him to go ahead and amputate that leg. I'm talking Ross. This guy, he's on tacos and fucking shit, Mexican food, and this dude squats and does all this stuff with a crazy amount of strength. And if you watch his Instagram, it's complete positivity. So when he asked me, he was like, "Hey man, I'm going to be getting my leg amputated. Would you support me?" I was like, "Shit, dude, I'm fucking find a babysitter. I'm heading over there right now."
Fuck yeah.
So we headed there, and something came out of that was pretty impressive as well. One of the guys here in Fort Bliss would ask me if I could stop and see one of his soldiers. His name is Devin Ross, and Specialist Devin Ross was diagnosed with cancer. And so I went down to see him. He's going to be getting his leg and part of his hip amputated soon. And he's going through right now some of the, what is the treatments that they do? The
Chemotherapy?
And I believe he's on round 6 right now. Yesterday, I FaceTimed him yesterday.
That post you
That's
made,
fucking
I cried.
I walked in, bro, and I'm telling you right now. So his mom texted me and said his dream was to meet 10 people, and it's us as one of the guys on the list, like
Holy
us.
shit.
And so when I walked in and he sat up, he started crying, I started crying, and it was like, I was like,
shit.
Dude, I swear to you, he recognized me, and it fucked my head up. I was like, oh shit, he knows who I am. And he goes, Rocco, and he started tearing up, and I was like, dude, I was sent here by your unit to let you know that you're not forgotten. And he just started bawling hard, like more emotional. We're all emotional in this room. And then he's like, I was honestly starting to feel forgotten. And then I just like, bro. Yeah. I was like, bleh. And so when I made that post to see the outreach of the community.
I texted him.
Oh, dude.
I didn't
Everybody.
get anything back, though.
Oh, yeah, dude. He got blown up. Dude.
Yeah,
He got
probably.
blown up. He's still getting blown up every day, which is great because he says that's a huge morale booster. His mom said he's had a smile on his face ever since. And it's just the community coming together and really reaching out to our soldiers that are, that sometimes get forgotten back there. And not for any other reason, but we're so busy.
I think like what I always say too, it's like, normal things in our lives can be extraordinary in other people's lives.
Right.
So like, I think that goes for anybody. It's just like, you can make small gestures that to you are like, hey, it's really nothing to swing by and say hi, but that can fucking change that dude's outlook, which changes his perception of life, which says, hey, I'm going to beat this fucking cancer and not fucking fall victim to it. You're like, shit like that can change you. So
we have a hell of a fight coming up for the next couple of years for him, and we're going to continue to support him. And anytime, if anyone's in San Antonio, you could hit me up and see if you could just stop by and say hi to him and support him. And so that was about a week ago, and then just 2 days ago, I was in College Station, and I was doing
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M, and I was doing a speech for transitioning veterans, and there was about 109, I believe, was the total that showed up, and
which is a lot for a seminar.
That's a lot.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So they've had this veteran resource center open for, I believe it was since '94, I believe.
Tell me you got the right.
And so they've never gotten more than 25 people.
Yes.
So
good job.
Yeah, so it was an amazing outlook.
Now we do the trio and we just
game over. Game over, exactly. And so the cool thing about that, I learned so much about Texas A&M. Texas A&M is one of the richest military culture. And it was so cool to see. You guys would be amazed if you go there to see how much military culture is there.
That flag background was so cool. Those pictures
what a
were
rad time. So again, I was blessed to be offered the opportunity to go speak to these veterans, and it was well received. And I hope that I get more opportunities like that in the future, because it's definitely the path that I want to continue to go.
That's fucking awesome, man. Did you party there at all, Rocco?
No, man. I went to there was a Marine bar out there called the West End, and it's owned by a Marine. And then it's also the morning. It's a coffee bar. And that's owned by a First Ranger Battalion guy. So I did have drinks there all night. We smoked some cigars in the morning. We had some coffee, and so
in the morning.
It was pretty much in the morning.
Do you smoke a cigar in the morning?
Oh, dude, it was rad.
That sounds manly.
That's fucking hardcore shit, dude.
That's some Hollywood herd shit.
It was rad, dude.
You cut down a tree with an axe and you smoke a cigar.
It was rad. I had such a good time.
You fuck that tree.
Oh wait, and I had 3 different taco locations there. There's called Fuego Taco, which was amazing.
Fuegos.
Then there
I
was
think that's
Torchy's
hey, by the way,
Taco.
Rocco.
Hey, wait, Ross.
I'm
isn't
rich
Fuego
in
a drink
in
that
Mexican
ICP?
history. I think that stands for fire taco, correct?
It is. You're right.
No, I thought Fuego was a drink that ICP drinks.
Is that
Uh,
Insane Clown Posse?
Yeah,
Are you
Insane
talking about
Clown
Insane Clown
People don't know who
Posse?
ICP is. I'm like, I'm with the ICP.
Ross, what is
I know
that drink
ICP.
that they all drink? What is that drink they all drink in Detroit? Fago.
Four Loko.
Fago? No. It's not. It's Fago.
It's still a Spanish-sounding name, but not the same.
Fago.
I think it's Fago. I'm gonna look it up.
Whatever it is, it was a good time out there, man, and it was a blessing. Hopefully, we get more of that.
Shit, man, we missed you, but it's awesome to see on social media what you're doing.
It's tough, man. I was a little busy with the family, getting the kids started school, and getting that taken care of, and then
Fago pop.
And then and it's hard. We're gonna figure out. We're gonna do something figured out to get me make sure I'm on the podcast a little bit more. But I mean, shit, if duty calls, duty calls, dude.
Oh yeah, we've all been running around, and I don't think a lot of people maybe see that from the podcast if they just listen. But
they always say, bring him back. It's like, look,
dude,
sometimes
we're busy.
we are. Yeah, you have 4 different people with 4 different amazingly crazy schedules. So yes, if Jesse fills in for some of us or Evan fills in for some of us, it's all just because someone is out at college talking to veterans.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and it's fun to, I think, invite new people in, because our circle, we have so many like talented and awesome friends, like Evans, Clint Romeshay, who's on last episode, Medal of Honor
I was pissed
recipient.
I missed that because I
Clint was
love that
fucking
dude.
dope.
I heard
And
it
he
went
crushed
great.
it, man.
I heard it went great.
Isn't he one of the coolest dudes, man?
Dude, I love Clint, and this is one thing, because the way he is behind closed doors is the same way he is. Like when he gets on the podcast, I'm like, all right, let's see how Clint's gonna act. And he's just fucking Clint, dude. And I'm like, I respect the fucking shit out of him, because he's not like, well,
dude,
I can't talk about this. He's like, this is my fucking opinion, dude.
This is part of what we
Hell
talked
yeah,
about
bro.
at the beginning of this is like the early stage soft dude, or just
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like a guy that's weathered is very humble. There's guys, they know what they've done, they know what they know what they identify with, and they don't have to fucking act as something else.
It's like a maturity, emotional maturity. You're comfortable with who you are as a person, and when you're not, that's when you start putting up facades and like
the insecurities.
Every environment you're changing, you're kind of conforming to what the people around you are. And there was a study that said that it's like you are the parts of your closest 4 friends, which is actually really funny, because when you start to look at yourself, Jared, I don't want to be your friend anymore. That part of me is really scaring me.
That's a little weird. That's more my waist down, is Jared.
But if you think of that in a social setting, you probably quote things that I say that I came up with. I quote shit you say all the time, and you're like, fuck, man. But if you can still maintain what your character is, I think that's what life's about. And Clint absolutely does it.
That's rad, man. It's so crazy.
Yeah, it was one of our. It was a great show. I think Jared was out. It was me, Matt, Clinton, I believe Evan. It was fucking awesome, man. It was Clint's an amazing human. I think most of the show we were just sitting there listening to his stories. We were like, holy fuck, dude.
Jared
awesome.
is trashed over here, dude.
Yeah, you can always tell Jared goes silent and goes into an iPhone haze of looking up weird shit on
That's
his
what
phone.
he's doing right now, bro.
Yeah, I know. And what he doesn't realize, like, is it's an audio show, Jared. So they can't see you bent over,
but
drinking out of a France press.
But what it does, it does. Oh my god, it does. God.
Does nothing for us. Does nothing for us at
Well,
all.
why don't you
And I
show
will say
Rocco
this, Jared,
the
we've gotten a
Instagram?
lot of emails from the biopic episode of you and you shirtless and Mark Hoppus from Blink 182.
Yeah.
I think I
gotta say, I think it could happen. Actually, like he was kind of. He's skinny-ish, but he's kind of skinny fat. So I think you could do that, dude. I think that's you.
I mean, I could. Yeah, I could work for it. I could work for the Mark Hoppus role.
You're more built than him. So yeah, you'd have to kind of like just maybe hit some cardio. But he's skinny fat, which is hard. But
Yeah, just.
right.
But
he's
here's the
got
thing,
tiny
Jared.
biceps.
You
Yeah.
look really slim in photos now. What are you down to right now?
203.
fat. What?
2-0 fat.
2-0 fat.
Yeah, it's a really
So
tough
you're
one. Like, a
2-0
lot of
fat.
scales don't have that.
To be fair, for the movie,
Oh, there it is.
I was pushing.
Jared 2-0 fat Taylor, bro. yeah.
Jared 2-0 Fat Taylor.
Damn it!
It's 2-0 Fat
my nickname.
somewhere.
Who makes the
It's 2-0
memes
Fat
every day?
somewhere for
Franklin.
Jared. He
Yeah.
is
Not
snacking.
Franklin.
Franklin.
You are hereby banished from making a meme of me.
No, you're not, Franklin.
Oh, dude, no, he's not, dude. Because I'm telling you,
He's the man.
I was talking to some girl, like just texting a girl, and then listening. She goes, "Oh, I was listening to your podcast." So Rocco the Pussy Destroyer, huh? And I was like, "Fuck!"
Oh, yeah.
If you guys don't know Franklin, he's a drinking bro, and he's on the social Facebook page.
drinking bro. Like,
long
he's
time.
A fucking
He's an OG.
Dude, that guy's been around
But
from the beginning.
almost
dude.
every episode, he puts out one of the
The most loyal motherfuckers too.
one of the coolest memes from the show, and it's fucking hilarious every time. And he crushes it. So cheers to you, man. We appreciate what you're doing.
Don't make that meme, Franklin.
You give us a laugh, and
Don't make that meme.
Jared 2-0 Fat Taylor.
That's not a nickname.
2-0
Hey,
Fat.
that's
It's
not a
2-0
nickname.
Fat
Just
somewhere.
shut up, Ross. It's not a nickname.
There's no
somewhere.
There's no boundaries.
It's like where scales don't matter, but pictures do. So as long as he looks thin in the picture, it's cool. Fuck
Yeah,
the scales.
Say,
What-
hey, you know what's
J-
funny? When I posted the picture today, I made sure I was like, "Oh, dude, it's a good picture of him. I'm gonna post it."
That's
right?
good.
Because you used to post a lot of fat pictures of me, dick.
No, I did.
He's the worst. Jared's the worst. Dude, when we were on the road trip driving up, he takes a photo of me where I was like slouched over it, and I'm like, "Hey man, I don't care too much, but like
you look
I
good.
look
Yeah,
horrible."
you look great.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's just I never care what I look like, so I don't even look at whoever whatever everybody looks like.
Me and Matt like
do
this.
have to
Me and Matt like this.
sometimes.
You
No,
like
no,
that when
no,
you like
no.
it? We're good. We're both good.
Yeah,
we're
we're
both good.
good.
We're
We're
good.
No, I'm just like whatever.
So what are you losing the weight for, Jared, by the way? What is it? Why are you losing so much weight?
Just to come back down. Like I said, Rocco's always said, I can lose weight quick. I can.
Yeah, he does, dude. He loses
Like,
weight fast.
What's the
as shit.
motivator though?
No, I got promoted and
Just the
National
military
Guard.
kinda pushing you a little bit?
No, they're not
No,
pushing
they're
me at
not
all.
pushing. I'm saying, is that motivating
But
you a little bit?
I got to come back to the guys.
You see how much the guys respect you,
and
right?
that's the thing. It's
Right.
like I can't be shitty.
I'm the
I
same,
gotta be
dude.
like, if I look at myself in uniform and I look shitty, it's like nope.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I think
I gotta-
I do the same. I've been
little-
trying to lose anyways, but I know when I'm in uniform, you get that respect from both ends. Just
One of
'cause
my
your military
dudes is
experience and
like-
plus who we are now. You want to represent, dude.
One of my guys,
Yeah.
Evelyn Watts, he's like a chiseled firefighter. Every time I see him in multicams, it's like, God damn it, man, he looks real good. I look like shit right now.
It's hard, bro.
and I'm a harder motherfucker than him, so I need to look better.
You're a harder motherfucker.
So he would be the
harder
scared. He would be the scared
motherfucker.
sister.
I never would imagine Jared
Saying that.
identify himself as a
The
harder motherfucker.
Well, I mean, he's hard, but he hasn't deployed or anything. Like he hasn't been a J-tag.
yeah,
Like,
I
come on,
see- I
man, I've
see
been
it.
to war. I've been to war.
Is that like a skate war? Like, what's up, bro? I'm harder than you.
No.
I nose grinded that curb, bitch. You didn't.
You know,
Yeah.
you're not gonna do that.
Oh man.
Yeah.
No, it's a fun. I have a great unit. I have a great team. I'm the assistant team leader now for my team. So, and the actual team leader was a guy that I grew up with in the military at Fort Bragg, named Zach Jacobs. And so it's like now him and I are running the show. So it's
Nice.
like, fuck, I've got to be,
You looked the part.
got to be cool now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I'm about to.
So I was almost
re-up.
230 in
It's
the.
not called re-up.
I was almost in 230 in the movie.
Re-enlist?
It's a go extend. What's it called?
Re-enlist?
Re-up.
You're gonna go indefinite though.
Yeah, I'm about to go in depth.
Yeah. They don't let you.
So what
they
is
don't
that?
let
What
you.
is that? What does that mean, Rocco?
So
That
right
means
now,
there is no years.
I'm at 14 years, and now it's just like I'm signing my life away for the rest until I retire.
Yep.
For the retirement.
So and how long is that?
So 20 would be a full retirement, but you don't receive that retirement until you're about 60 something, and then I can extend. I can continue to move on towards like 25 years or 30 if I wanted to, and then I'd receive that retirement a lot sooner. So it just depends on me and how my career goes. I would like to retire as a command sergeant major. Right now, I'm on pace. I could probably make that happen easily.
You should. That would be so good for our reputation.
I should be. I know. Count on me, the guy with tattoos all over his fucking self.
Fuck that. I'm going to be the drunk that got out as a sergeant, and then you're a fucking command sergeant
You
major.
have more combat deployments than anyone else here because all your contracting time as well, so it's a little different.
It's not dick measuring. It would be fucking awesome.
I should get my first sergeant hopefully next year once I get SLC done, and then from there it's kind of like it's a waiting game to sergeant major.
Dude, I was looking back at that, and it's so cool to see how many people are succeeding in this community that are like two of the guys that Evan was showing me came on Black Rifle are sergeant majors. There was a group sergeant major, and then I forget what the other guy did, but it was fucking badass. Dude, and like all that experience, and now they're fucking putting that towards business.
To me,
and still
so many. There's so many.
Awesome.
And it's here, like, one of those things, just a small rant. It's like, all these people focusing on this negative, this 22. Like, let's find the 22 most successful veterans. See what the fuck they've done, and let's try and fucking
deliver their message
right,
to the guys
their
that
message.
Did it.
That's the one, dude. 22 successful motherfuckers. Let me find those guys.
Right.
What the fuck have they done, and let me copy that shit, man.
Well, Ross, so I think a lot of maybe civilians don't know. It's like that transitional piece. A lot of guys have it through like the GWAT and that, right? Because you go on 1, 2 deployments, you're kind of your thinking is tailored towards that brotherhood, sisterhood mentality, and you get out and it's kind of lost. But there's a huge suicide rate if you look at the larger picture, like sergeant majors, people that retire because they live that life for 24 years. They got out being a fucking stud, and then they get a job after retired as like a bus driver, and now they have a 16-year-old kid calling them a fucking pussy. You know how hard that would be to change that method of thinking?
Awful.
And then you can't be like, I can't throw you through the window, you little shit.
Yeah, you got out making good money.
And being a fucking leader.
Right, and then you go back and minimum wage plus $1.
Exactly.
Like, come on,
congratulations for your 24 years service. Here's $9 fucking an hour.
God,
so
dog,
that's a really hard piece. But when you see those guys succeed, I mean, it's fucking rad, and it motivates fucking me, man. So
why doesn't the government? Why doesn't the government do anything? Of like, hey,
we
have all these
on
badasses.
Like,
why can't you know?
Flo actually has been working with the Assistant Secretary of the Army now.
Flo's the man, dude.
To really change the transition for the entire DoD. So we're working on it. Like, again, everything's late, Ross. I get this goes back to all the 9/11 conspirators out there that are like, 9/11 was an inside job. No, have you ever seen the government try to do anything like effectively?
Yeah.
Hey, Jared,
look at a DMV and look at an ER. There you go. You think we could really pull off the fucking 9/11 shit? Get the fuck out of here. And there wasn't a book yet about 9/11, the inside job, how I knew everything. Like, they would be worse than SEALs.
President Trump is going to fix all that. President Trump will fix all of that shit, dude.
That guy, dude.
He's up in the polls. He's up in the polls, kids.
Hey,
I did hear that. I heard that this week. That he is finally Hillary's like fucking laundry list of just weird shit is catching up to her.
Here's the thing. She can't hide from the emails in these debates. So they just had a town hall the other night with Matt Lauer. And they finally asked her, like, hey, let's talk about the emails. She was so pissed off and irritated. It just turned everybody off. And then the other thing that got leaked was that she smashed 13 Blackberries with a hammer.
Oh, she did. She did. Yeah.
She what?
I didn't know that.
She smashed with a hammer 13 different Blackberries, right? Like
I didn't know that story. I was like, wait, what?
Does she know when you break physical evidence, it doesn't mean that
government property as well? There's so many things with that. So many things with that.
That's so funny,
dude. It's funny. She got mad. It's like,
let
me see your phone.
She was really angry about it.
Hammer, break the phone.
That's what's funny is like every time somebody she gets angry, it's like now you're fucking yourself.
Yeah, I know what
you're
that means.
Fucking yourself.
I know that means you're guilty.
Go to the fucking hardware store and buy a bear trap because you're fucking yourself.
There's that one comedian when she's like, "Don't you want to see a female in the office?" We're like, yeah, sure, but not your fucking lying fucking criminal ass. Jesus.
I know.
Anyway.
Hey, let me ask you.
But her.
So when we vote, isn't there a place where you can like kind of handwrite someone in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is the rules for that? They have to be over 35 and serve in the military?
You can write in anybody. Last year, like the last election, Jenna Jameson got some votes.
I want votes.
I bet you anything.
Hey, yeah,
Well,
Rocco
no.
wants votes.
I think, but listen,
Just a few.
I think this election.
A couple.
I think this election's so crucial, and we should get off the political
right,
side.
right.
It's a funny concept, dude. It truly is,
Yeah.
and I would do it. But at the end of the day, you're voting, in my opinion, in this election for the lesser of two evils.
It's scary.
And if when people don't vote for Trump, to me, it's like you're throwing that towards Hillary, bro. And I know everybody has their opinions on that,
I
man.
hear
But
you.
I'm like, who do you want more? Like,
The lesser of two
listen,
evils?
motherfuckers. It's gonna be a scary 4 years for sure. But like, let's not have a Hillary scary 4 years. That's my opinion on it. All right.
And Matt, to that point, they're expecting, and this is not a joke, and I wish it was. They're expecting Harambe to get at least 500 write-in votes, and that is no joke.
For Harambe's going to get how many?
They're guessing at around 500 to 1,000 write-in votes.
Jeez.
And like, if you look at the last election, I mean, fucking Gary Coleman got some, like Emmanuel Lewis, who played Webster. And they released it. So they released it to the public, of all the people who got write-in votes. So if somebody wrote Rocco in, by the way, it would register and you'd be in like USA Today of like, oh,
That
who
would
the
be
fuck
awesome.
is
Let's
just
just go.
Rocco?
Let's go for
Let's
Evan.
fucking do it.
Evan Hafer, Rocco for 2020. I'm cool with that. I'll be
Evan-
like Secretary of State. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, we're just gonna be behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Would you wear a
Plugging
skirt, you
ideas
little
in.
secretary? Would my little secretary wear a skirt?
Evan's the president.
Yeah.
JT, did you lose an aircraft carrier to the Russians in a poker match? Kind of.
Can we sweep that
Maybe.
under the rug?
That depends.
You know what I would
What
lose
do
in
you
about the
define
first
as
5
an
minutes
aircraft
is those
carrier?
fucking earbuds.
Can you delete those emails?
The new iPhone.
I have a picture of Hillary in my wallet.
Oh my god.
Oh man, it's crazy. No,
Hey,
dude.
Jared, I would lose those new fucking earbuds in about the first 5 minutes.
Oh
that
my
was so
God.
funny,
Is
dude.
that the
when I
iPhone 7?
saw
Yeah, dude.
when I saw you write like these aren't even out yet, and I've already lost them.
I fucking
That was fucking.
I was
funny.
dying, dude.
That
there's-
was fucking funny.
You know the guy that always does like the sports commentary? He goes, "Holy fuck, he just did it again!"
Yeah,
right?
Ozzy.
Are you talking
Yeah.
about Ozzy? The Ozzy reviews?
He just did it. Ozzy, dude,
Yeah.
he did the
So-
Ozzy.
Ozzy reviews the iPhone. He's like,
dude.
no one knows what the
Well,
fuck anything is.
Yeah, he goes,
Hey.
toothbrush, dispensable toothbrush heads.
Ross,
Oral B.
Ross,
Yeah.
will you tell us what the iPhone 7? Because it just came out, so if
I don't
people
know anything
it.
about it. I don't know anything.
Do you have a little breakdown? Did you watch the press release?
I watched the whole fucking thing. Are you kidding me?
What I'm saying, tell
it
the
because
the listeners, because I don't know if a lot of people know. They have Bluetooth earbuds that are not connected now,
Oh
and there's
my God.
no
Bluetooth
auxiliary
earbuds
input.
that are not connected. It looks like a dangling earring from the 80s. So if you were at an 80s Coke club, that's what it looks like.
But,
if you were
dude,
going to see
Now you
Flock of
can't
Seagulls,
hardwire your phone into any auxiliary.
well, they're
port.
going to give you yes, they're going to
They
give you a
an
dongle.
adapter.
Yeah,
But the fucking stupid thing with that is like, I don't know if like whoever works out, but those fucking iPhone the Apple ones, they fall out of my ears every single second of my
I got a
life.
cauliflower
And now
on my right side.
right?
Yeah.
And now that they're not even connected to a cable,
You gonna tape him?
Oh,
Jesus.
forget
Yeah. I mean, it's like a chin strap,
Those
yeah,
Apple,
fucking like a
those
war
Apple
helmet.
earbuds won't stay in your butt for shit.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
In your
but I will
butt?
say
In
this:
your butt?
I will
No,
be the
ears.
first in
Ears.
line to get
Ears.
that
I was
fucking
talking about
phone next
ears.
Friday.
Hey, let me ask you this. I don't know. I'm drunk. Never mind. I forgot.
What'd you say, Ross?
It's fine. This show's gone downhill the moment it started. I'll be the first motherfucker in line on Friday to get that goddamn phone. You know
No,
why?
you won't.
Are you
You
really
ain't
getting
gonna
it?
wait in line for that
I'll tell you
bullshit.
why. It's double
I might
the
get it,
storage, and
might get
I'm
it.
that guy in those commercials who is always out of storage on his phone. Storage
me too.
full.
You got to delete your text
I might get
messages.
it too, but Ross. I might be the same.
I'm not gonna wait in line for
Yeah,
it.
here's
I'll wait a couple months.
I don't
Here's a
delete
household
text
hack.
messages because there's a lot of shit in there that I need. So it's like I go back
That is
and
true,
find
but if
shit.
you have the big ones with us, I deleted all my text messages because I have it stored in another device just because I get blackmailed so often. But the one I use, I deleted every single one because if we have like the Drink Bros thread,
Shit goes forever.
7
bro.
months of fucking picture
I
messages.
don't save the Drinkin' Bros. I
That's so good.
save the Drinkin' Bros.
I'm
ones.
just using this as
I love those
hypothetical.
videos.
Oh shit! I deleted them.
You're a dick.
I
Oh,
deleted
I'm so.
But no, I hear you. That's
stupid.
what saves your memory.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it stores that all on your cell phone. So if you look,
Yeah, no
if you go into
text
storage
message
and
alone
settings,
was like 30
it-
gig for
yeah,
me.
I looked.
It will
So
tell
hey,
you.
Rocco, to break it down for you, I looked on my phone. 68 gigs was text messages.
Holy fuck.
But
I
I
gotta start
refu-
deleting
yeah.
bullshit. Because
But
why
I-
do we?
I-
Why is this?
I
Why is it
need
so
'em.
hard to delete shit? Like it's hard for me to just let go of someone's conversation. I don't know why.
Same here.
Well, for me, what I've realized after deleting all of this, I forget because how many people we text in a day. Like, it'll be like, haha, for sure, man. Hey, do you have that? And I'm like, have what? Because I deleted the whole
Yeah.
thread that I have no fucking clue what's going
I'm
on.
easy 100 a day. easy 100
Easy.
a day.
Oh yeah,
Separate
Easy.
people.
Separate people.
Yes.
Separate people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the group. Yeah, we have several group members, but easy 100 individuals a day.
Yeah.
Easily. And it's like, my thing is this though, like legal wise, if anybody tries to use shit, I can always go back and be like, dude, remember January 13th, 2008? Because I do, motherfucker. I've got a text message.
Funny. We can't get into it, but something with the movie happened, and we have a lot of
And
text
it actually helped
messages.
us. That actually helped us.
will
The fact
help.
that Nick saves everything.
Yep. Well, I have
too.
personal conversations too, so yeah, it's
Great.
crazy.
I
but
don't.
Yeah, you know,
There's a lot. And hey, but we're gonna get into something legal here in a second, because we have our two contestants. I wouldn't call them
Yes, we do.
contestants.
Oh
I would
my
call
God.
them. I would call them lucky fuckers.
Locked in. They are locked in, and they are.
So we have our two lucky fuckers who are gonna have sex on the podcast for our 100th episode. We can't say their names, but we can say a nice sponsor in the middle of the show, and that is Casper. Casper Mattresses is a sleep brand that created
No
one perfect
way.
mattress sold directly to consumers. They're going to have sex on a Casper mattress for a 100th
way.
episode.
I did
Dude,
not
it's
know about
eliminating commission-driven, inflated prices. Its award-winning sleep surface was developed in-house, has a sleek design, and is delivered in a small, how the fuck did they do that size box? In addition to the mattress, Casper also offers an adaptive pillow and soft, breathable sheets. And you're going to need those sheets on that 100th episode, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh fuck! Dude. I can't even believe this is real.
This is real.
Oh, this is real, dude. And look, I'm going to break down the quality. Because the quality of this mattress that these people are going to fuck on is an in-house team of engineers who spent thousands of hours developing the mattress of Casper. It comes combined with springy latex. You heard that, latex, and supportive memory
You don't need
foams.
condoms on this.
You don't need it?
condoms
No,
on this mattress.
they
You've already
do.
got it.
Oh.
For a sleep surface that just got the right amount of sink in it, and it's got just the right amount of bounce. Plus, the breathable design helps you sleep cool when it helps you regulate your temperature through the night. The cost of the mattress is about. Look, a lot of mattresses are about $1,500. This mattress, $500 for a twin size mattress. $600 for a twin XL, $750 for a full, $850 for a queen, $950 for a king. We haven't decided which mattress
Those are
we're
really
gonna
good
have them fuck
prices.
on
I'm
yet.
super confused.
I know mattress prices. Those are really good fucking
What size
prices.
are they
I know.
fucking on? What
I know.
size are they fucking on?
We haven't
King. It
decided
has
what
to be a
size they're
king.
gonna fuck on.
I
But,
think
It's got to be a king.
They got to fucking a
So
king.
because
We
we're
need
going to be at
movement.
the four corners, and by the way, we all need to order our referee outfits.
Okay,
Outfits,
and the
yeah,
whistles.
yeah, and whistles.
Yeah, we
And
have to
whistles.
wear the referee
I'll order mine
jerseys.
tonight. I'll order
Yeah.
mine tonight. Amazon has them.
Yep. So look, guys. Casper is completely risk free. They offer free delivery, free returns. You get 100 night
still
home
doing
trial. I could have sex on it for 100 nights in a row. Hey, Rocco, they are sponsoring the sex show. This
That's
is
so
this
funny,
is
dude.
this is how it's going down. If you don't love it, they'll pick it up and refund you everything. Casper understands the importance of truly sleeping on a mattress before you commit, especially considering you're going to spend a third of your life on it. Type in the promo code Drinkin Bros, get $50 off any mattress by visiting www.casper.com /Drinkin Bros, dude. Use that offer code. Get yourself a free mattress, and you can fuck on one just like the people are gonna fuck on in front of us.
That came out of nowhere.
I didn't expect
I was like,
this,
yeah,
dude.
I was like, where are
Hey,
you?
we gotta donate that bed to some fucking veteran. That
That's
needs
what I'm
it.
saying. We should sign the
should
bed and then
Yeah.
give it
We'll
away.
put
We
the
should sign
latex
the
on there
Casper
so it's not
mattress
dirty.
and then
Yeah.
give
No,
it
it
away.
should be dirty.
God,
No, it
You know,
should.
here's the funny thing about those guys. I've never met the female, but I've met the male, and he is a good dude.
He is.
We
I've
drank
had a
together.
lot of
He's a good-looking
conversation.
dude too.
He's a handsome
hot.
dude.
He's a
He's
good looking
really
dude. We've
hot.
seen his picture.
And he's successful.
No, I know, bro.
He is like a
He
fucking.
lives by my brother, dude. So it's like it's weird because every time I'm in town, he's like, "Bro, come stay with me." I'm like, "I would," because he's a cool cat, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not. There's no
He's
weirdness
successful.
with the dude.
I know nothing about the
He's-
female, but she looks attractive.
She looks attractive. And here's the thing: we got some
Her
weird
email.
submissions, by the way.
How much?
We got some weird submissions.
Yeah, we did.
I got one
Yeah, we
from a
did.
58-year-old woman.
Oh, jeez.
I got one from a
Bless her
female,
heart.
a
Well, yeah, I'm
female-
not knocking her.
Bless
I got
her
one
heart.
from a
Message me.
female power lifter. She
What?
was like, "I'll do it."
What?
Yeah.
That
Oh my
would be
God,
so
I got the same
I'm
one.
in.
Hey,
I'm
what's her?
in.
Oh yeah, yes, I know exactly. Jared,
She's in
I got the
Bro-S.
same one. Yes.
No way.
Yeah, she's got the
yeah.
short
yes,
hair.
Yes.
She's just like,
That's all we
"I'm
need.
in."
That's all we need. That,
Oh, I'm in. I love
my-
chicks that lift. So
Because
No, she's like an Olympian
I'm wearing
powerlifter.
double spandex that day because I can't watch this shit that close to me and smell that and not get excited.
it's
well,
gonna be.
look,
It's gonna be a fun day.
If you guys don't know, so the 100th episode is slowly coming upon us, and I use that in a very literal
coming
term.
upon us.
In Denver, we're doing the Freedom On Festival, which will be October 14th. And then somewhere plus or minus those days, we'll be doing the 100th episode of Drinkin' Bros. And we are having... so this is completely consentful. No one's getting paid. It's just a guy and a girl. Two friends that want to hang out and sleep with each other. And we're going to do the podcast live. So we're going to talk about normal events, but they will be having consensual adult relationships during that time.
They're just friends of ours that are willing to bang in front of us.
Jared,
that's going to be a wild one, man.
Jared pitched me the best idea on the planet, like after the first orgasm, to keep the show going. Because let's face it, they're not going to go the full hour. Jared has suggested that they get in those blow-up T-Rex costumes and then have sex as two T-Rexes in front of us.
That's a great idea.
It would be so fucking amazing. And that's the thing is, like, dude, even if it, like, because the blow-up's not going to work, just let them cut out holes for the private parts and then fucking deflated T-Rex costumes.
I got a graphic simulation of this right here.
It's like those plastic
It's
T-Rex.
those T-Rexes. It's those T-Rexes, and so a T-Rex has the other one reared. It's rear mounted,
yes,
if you will.
You have the option. We're not putting rules on people. We're not judging people.
How funny would it be to watch
you
two
could go
T-Rexes
you could go mish in a T-Rex costume. You could
hold
go
on.
mish
Wait,
in that.
Can we sell shirts that say I witnessed episode 100?
Oh god, that would be so good, dude.
Right?
And it's two
I was there.
T-Rexes
I
on
was
top
there.
of each other.
Episode 100, I was there.
I'm texting my guy. I'm texting my guy right now.
There's Rocco with the guy. You always have a guy.
Yeah.
And it's two T-Rexes on top of each other. Like,
Oh man, I was there.
I was
Holy
fucking
shit.
there. Just
This
like
could be-
just like Brian Williams, I was there.
Exactly. He was there in sniper fights
Oh
or whatever,
my God.
RPG, whatever he said. That's insane, man.
It's insane, and it's dude. We're 4 weeks out right now. We're
Here's
4
the thing,
weeks
dude.
out from this happening.
It solidifies our place in this radio world, man. Because you know who was one of the first guys? Howard Stern, right?
Howard
He
Stern.
had girls right to Sibian.
Right, and there's
But
several.
nobody's ever fucked on his show before.
No.
No. Are we sure? We've Googled this.
We should.
Oh yeah.
We need to call Guinness Book of World Records.
We're gonna make it better, so it's okay.
It's gonna be insane. I think it's gonna be the most downloaded show we have.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Or we're gonna lose all of our
all of our
Yeah.
sponsors. We're gonna lose all of our sponsors.
Because, like,
everything.
honestly, like, after seeing the feedback, posting it in both Broettes and in the singles page, like, everybody was like, oh my God, I can't wait to hear this. I can't wait to hear
It's
this.
entertainment, dude. It's funny
Yeah.
as shit. It's gonna be rad.
You know what? Like a small little rant on that is too. I get super frustrated when people are like, "Ew, icky." That's you would have sex, and then like their sexuality off fucking in behind closed doors is insane. So it's like, don't judge us for exploiting what human nature is. People like to fuck, and I hate that because
do.
across the board, when people are like, "Oh, guys like to fuck,"
I've
girls
read
like
that
sex
somewhere, though.
just as much, if not more. They're trying to breed like.
Girls are way
Embrace
more
it.
scandalous.
Embrace your fucking sexuality and fucking own it and enjoy it. As long as it ain't fucking illegal, do your thing.
Yeah, there it is.
If it's illegal, don't tell no one.
Or if it's a kid, tell us because then we're gonna fucking murder you.
Yeah.
So
Done.
Yeah,
But-
look, there's some weird shit out there. Obviously, brother fuck scared sister during tornadoes.
That's
so.
not that weird, Ross. That's
It-
not that
it is,
weird.
Jared. It
Literally, I've seen Rocco's fucking search history.
Oh, shut up.
That is not.
Oh boy,
Brother fuck scared sister is not even scratching the goddamn surface.
I get
dude,
really weird.
if Julian Assange ever dropped Rocco's search history, it would be over. The
Like,
fucking internet.
Ashley
would melt.
Madison does it as like a fucking PR stunt.
Oh,
like,
God,
Hey, here's
dude.
Rocco's search history.
yeah, but
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. I grew up in the world of porn, and so
Right.
like basic shit is nothing to me.
Well, there was that we're talking about that. I
Yeah.
got a Facebook message on my official page, and it was like, I want you to tie me up and choke me. This chick sent it in. Don't know who she was.
Yeah.
And I showed it to Jared in front of everybody. I'm like, look at that. And he goes, Why would you tie her up? And I was like, wait, what? And he's like, no.
Yeah,
And I was like, well,
that's
that's
normal-
where that's where you're no, come
Dude,
on.
We're so desensitized these
Yeah,
days.
it's fucked up.
And so it's funny, man. Sometimes I have to search.
I'm still in
four
the
hours.
1950s.
Yeah, you're still like
Yeah,
missionary.
Yeah, pajama bottoms. Just gonna go through the whole
Pajama bottoms.
I'm the dude where they say choke me. I'm trying to make my fingers touch so far back, and it's like, okay, if you die, I'll bring you right back because I'm a medic. It's okay. It's fine. When you're gonna see the light, I'm gonna bring you right back.
Franklin, that's
flatline.
the
It's
Rocco
called
meme I
flatline.
want.
Yeah, you're gonna flatline
A dude
him,
choking a girl and saying, "It's okay, I'm a medic," but during sex. Yeah.
By the way, Jared, I took your suggestion. Watch that movie, Pop Star Never Stop Popping. The fucking the flatline scene where the guy is like, dude, I just like to flatline.
He's talking about how it's his hobby. He's I tend to flatline once a
Man,
week.
once I die and I go to the other
This
side.
is the Lonely Island movie.
It's the Lonely Island movie.
Yeah.
By the way, besides Range 15, it's probably the second
It was
funniest
really
movie I've
good.
seen
You
this
liked
year.
it? I watched it. I wasn't the musical parts, but the story.
Here's the thing about that movie. Like, they made that movie, and
Right.
they didn't sell out. Like,
No.
they made that movie. That's what I appreciated. Is
Okay, fair
it
enough.
was their
Fair enough.
jokes. It was their humor.
Kind of like us.
The
what we
wolf
did.
attack. Yeah,
you
the
could
wolf
tell.
attack.
You could tell
Yeah,
that
it
that was
theirs.
not
It
that was
their-
not a studio saying we're going to give you gobs of money. Just do this. Those guys made that movie, and that's what I appreciate.
When are we gonna link up with those fucks? Dude?
I have.
I don't know
a
if
Twitter
you want
war
to
right now.
Yeah, but here's the
because
thing. I don't know if you want to though. Do you really want to link up with those guys for
It
real?
would be
Why
fun
not?
to compete. Like
No, I say
it
we
would
just
be
compete.
fun.
We're gonna drop some fucking hot new
Right.
fucking music.
I think we should do that
Musics.
thing where we tell them, hey, you've got 6 weeks. On this day, we're gonna drop a single. You better drop a single. We haven't written it yet.
They're too
We will
rich,
start-
man.
We
They're
will
too
start
rich.
writing it now. Let's compete. We'll see who gets number one at that point.
They're too rich, and that's they just don't care. That's the one thing. Because like even if you engage them on Twitter, they don't. It wouldn't matter. They're
I feel
too
like
rich
that's kind
and
of.
it doesn't matter.
I feel it's like a little douchey too. It's like calling them out. It's like who can be. Let's just.
No,
Fuck
so
'em.
I like what we do.
I
What we
hear
do is
you.
fun. We keep fucking making what we like, releasing it, and if people enjoy it,
I
then we're
tweeted
fucking going.
Jorma yesterday. I just said, look, we've been trailing you guys both with our movie and our music. Can we be friends yet? And I posted the iTunes thing where we're fucking him up.
And what'd he say? What'd he say?
He hasn't replied yet, but he replies to a lot of people. So
Does he?
yeah, he does.
Probably guys that are not a threat.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, like you know who didn't reply to me was at Rodriguez, that fucker, about writing
replied?
Machete in space.
No, he never did.
I finally just after 180 days, I was like, you know what? Fuck you, bro. If you're not gonna like, even you couldn't
Well,
even like favorite one of my tweets, like,
I-
and he
dude,
replies to people.
I found
Um,
a new link to that though. So the guy. So I don't know if anyone watches wrestling, but Sin Cara, he lives here in El Paso. He's a WW.
He just
Yeah,
got
yeah,
into it with
he's
the Mesa
got,
Street Grill on
he-
Twitter.
He's the huh?
On El
got
Rey
into it with the
channel,
Mesa
yeah,
Street
they do a
Grill on
luchador
Twitter.
wrestling.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He did. Yeah,
that was so funny. I was
so
watching it.
so he wears a mask. He's a Mexican wrestler, and he wrestles in what is it? The main one, right now,
Luchador.
Ross?
Luchador.
No, he-
It's on,
WWE.
No, he wrestles in WWE.
yeah, WWE, and then they have on the El
Luchador.
Rey channel. Yeah, on El Rey
Right,
channel,
and-
they've got a special luchador show for.
So he reached out to me, wanting me to help him with social media, and I was like, "Well, let's talk." Because what I would like to do is kind of release somewhere I'm coming for The Rock, and I'm gonna start training wrestling.
That's fucking funny,
Right,
dude.
And then he knows Robert Rodriguez, so I think we're gonna be able to fucking make this link someday.
Boom. Hey, listen, I don't know if you know, but Rocco knows a guy.
I know a
Rocco
guy.
knows a
Rocco knows a guy,
guy
Ross.
who knows a guy. I will say this because here was part of the mystery that I was wondering about with the Robert Rodriguez sitch of like maybe we don't sync up in real life, kind of like when Jared was reaching out to Lonely Island people. It's like maybe we just wouldn't get along or we're not the same people. Then I saw him on stage speak at the National Democratic Convention, Robert Rodriguez, and I was like, oh shit. Maybe not. I don't know. He was on stage. Like,
we'll agree to
like, for
disagree. I
real.
mean, we'll have a beer, but we'll probably not talk about anything of importance.
Yeah. It was.
He seems to kind of be in his own little world, though, dude.
It was strange to see him up there on stage giving a speech for Hillary Clinton. I mean, because that's a big stage where you're like, all right, fuck it. It was like him. Lena Dunham gave a speech. Elizabeth Banks. There was a lot of them.
We
A lot
even
of
had
them.
one of our own boys who decided to step on that stage as well, but he had a purpose and a reason why he did that too as well. So it's like, there's guys who get the opportunity to be on that stage and know how many people you're going to reach. Well, you're going to get up there and get the opportunity to get your voice out there.
But,
Absolutely.
I mean,
Look, I'm not shitting on him for, I'll never shit on somebody for who they like politically, but it's, in this instance, it just
but
says,
I will
says
say
a lot
the
where you're
beauty
just
of like
all
a
right.
democracy or what we are, a constitutional republic, like, right? You have the ability to vote for what your big wants are, in politics. My biggest concern is like pro Second Amendment. That's what I love. So obviously I vote in favor of whoever that is. Like I'm sure that there's like a hardcore transgender person that thinks like, you know, a Republican's going to come in, whatever the case is, but that's where you vote in those levels. I get super frustrated with people when they don't stand for anything, but they vote for like fucking vanity reasons or that. You're just like, geez, man, like at least stand for something, because if you're right or wrong, at least you died believing in what you wholeheartedly believed in. So, you know,
that's it, man. I love when you go on your rants, dude.
Yeah, I do too, man.
Some love.
I do too. Hey, and by the way, the Drinkin' Bro of the Week is exactly that, Matt, which is an awesome segue. The Drinkin' Bro of the Week was submitted by a guy named Brent Michael Harvey. He said he'd like to nominate multiple Bros of the Week. It's a small group of volunteers working to collect signatures to overturn 7 recent gun laws that the California governor signed into law. That guy's name, that governor's name is Jerry Brown, by the way. He's a piece of shit.
I fucking know Jerry Brown. He's a fucking, like, excuse my retard. That guy's he's a fuck up. Like, I'm born and raised in California, dude. My dad still lives there. Fuck that douchebag. The legislation that fucking idiot signed, it is literally criminal. It is fucking criminal.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And I lived there for 16 years, and I hate that motherfucker. And like, he came back. He was gone and then came back again. It was just like, Jesus Christ. But anyways, these volunteers have been working tirelessly with very little relief to get as many signatures as possible, often during lunches and spending entire weekends for the effort. There's only a few weeks left to collect signatures, and these volunteers are getting shit done. Thank you, Brent Michael Harvey, and cheers. Cheers to that. That's awesome.
Did they put something in there where we can actually, like, people can go out and show support for that?
Stop hitting the microphone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought
they didn't. How drunk is Jared over there tonight?
He's fucked.
You're
fucked.
Somebody take the phone away.
We ordered food for him. We ordered food from him. Hopefully he sobers up a little bit.
Is it the weights? Is it the liquor and the weight? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is. He's losing so much weight. He's eating less, and now he's drinking more. Not a good combination to have.
Oh, boy. Get him a fucking sandwich, dude, and tell him to get the fuck over it. Jesus Christ.
I need a
You're
Sandy.
too fat, for fuck's sake.
Do you want to be like Tommy Lauren and have final thoughts for this episode, Jared?
Let's hear your
My final thoughts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a final thoughts for the episode.
Final thoughts for this one.
Yes.
I don't.
Why do you do that with your arms?
Stop it!
Why do you do that?
Leave me alone with your arms.
He rubs his belly.
He rubs his belly and then slowly caresses his. He just did it. You just fucking
Let's
did
hear
it.
your final thoughts. Let's get real. Let's get real here.
There's no way anybody's listening at this point, so say whatever you want, Jared.
Yeah. I mean,
They're out. They checked out.
I personally don't think brother fuck scared sister during tornado is a big deal that everybody's making it out to be. I did think Popstar was amazing. I really laughed really hard about the Party Wolves joke. Like, I laughed about that for a long time. I had to pause the
big
movie.
fan of Popstar. If you haven't seen it, check it out.
I had to pause the movie about when he was just like, I should not listen.
Boy.
It's Jared Taylor, where he thinks everybody has seen what he's seen on an audio outlet.
Not only that, but it's an audio show, Jared.
It's an audio show. They have no idea what he's doing. He's just spitting.
No
and crying.
idea what you're doing or anything
All these
else.
wolves attack Seal, like the singer Seal.
I know.
And then
It's
he
in
goes,
the preview.
He was like, I should not have trusted the Yelp reviews of partywolves.com.
Oh, boy.
Well, guys,
for the 8 of us who've seen that movie in the world, we'll
you
get
3
that
have
joke.
a good laugh at that.
Yeah.
You 3 have a good
And
laugh.
for the 0 people that are still listening right now, for Matt Best,
shit.
Rocco,
Cheers.
Jared 2 Fat Taylor, and Ross Patterson, we are out of here. Not that you're listening, so it doesn't matter anyway. There's no one left listening to this shit.
We'll see you next episode, guys. We love you.